Happy Thursday, San Antonio. This is Mario Flores coming to you live from the Rebecca Creek Distillery. And as we promised earlier this morning, we got my good buddy, Mr. James Cook, with us here hanging out. James, how's it going, brother?
I'm doing good on this beautiful Thursday afternoon right here. It's a perfect day.
Beautiful day. It ain't raining. I was worried it was going to rain, but you know, James, you brought the sunlight.
That's what I do, man.
That's what he does.
I'm doing my sunlight tour throughout Texas. You're welcome. You're welcome, Texas.
So you actually spent the night here in San Antonio. Where'd you hang out last night?
We went to the river walk and did that whole thing. It's beautiful out there. I've been there so many times, and I still love going out there and just seeing the town at night and seeing the river walk, and so we got to experience that real quick. Plus, it's just, I don't know why it's mandatory for me when I go to San Antonio.
If you don't stop by the river walk, you didn't stop at San Antonio.
Exactly. So I go out there. Plus, when I was young, I remember going out there with my family and seeing a guy like jam. It's a vague memory, I was so young. But I remember going out there and seeing this guy jam House of the Rising Sun. And I remember thinking, oh man, that guy just gets to come out here and play some cool music. That's pretty awesome. So this town, you know, I always think of that every time I'm walking around.
It's a diverse city. We got a little bit of everything: country, rock, jazz, blues, you name it. We got it here in San Antonio, and we got James Cook with us here in San Antonio. So James, tell everybody out there a little bit about where you're from, how you started in music, and you know that whole deal. I'm sure you've done this a lot of times.
Yeah. Well, I'm from Wichita Falls, Texas. Right, it's a hop, skipping away from the Sooner State, right before you hit the Red River. Also, at my beginnings in music was basically when I could pick up a tennis racket and rock and roll that tennis racket. You know, that was the first thing I jammed, was that tennis racket all over the house. And then my dad finally said, "You're probably going to want to upgrade the guitar." And he taught me some blues, and then he taught me a little rock, and then I started learning whatever I could learn, some country, some rock and roll, some blues, whatever I could shove into a set. And I've just been playing. I did the rock scene for a long time, and then I started hearing Texas music, and that spoke to me just a little bit more. I don't know, I love country music, but Texas music it spoke to me a little bit more. Some of the musicians out there, the Turnpike Troubadours and the Dan Quells, a lot of the Oklahoma scene I really dug, because we're getting in from Wichita Falls. It's right there in direct. Then you start, when you're with the station, with the Texas station, you start hearing these great artists from down south, and I've been kind of a fan of, and I've been chasing Texas music to kind of find the vibe of each town. What you were saying in San Antonio, it's this cool melting pot.
Yeah.
Like when you go to Lubbock, you hear this airy sound. You go to Fort Worth, it's a lively sound. And over here is a little bit of a diverse sound, but it's very lively. It's very festive.
I agree. I've done the same thing. Been all over West Texas, up in Dallas, Fort Worth, and I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
You definitely hit it right on the head.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if it's the fact that those musicians around there are kind of, with some healthy competition. So they're just kind of going back and forth. That's always good when you see musicians kind of go back and forth with each other, because it's nothing but the end result is great. Yes,
brings out the best. You can get a perfect example. West Texas right now is blowing up.
Oh yeah.
Got the Dalton Dominoes. Everybody out there.
Randall King. I mean, that little 806 invasion.
Yeah, and it's Dalton Domino's actually in town tonight.
Oh, cool.
He's out at our County Line Music Series. So everybody in San Antonio, if you want to check out some good music in West Texas, join us out at the County Line tonight, 7:30. And James, you're also playing tonight, and you're playing out in Austin, Texas, the melting mecca of Texas, right there. Where are you playing at?
Saxon Pub in Austin, which is just a great venue. The vibe when you walk amazing. Right in there, you're just like, this is going to be great. It's Ian's first time. Ian joined me on this visit. He's my keyboardist. And I just want to take a picture of his face whenever he walks in. It's going to be awesome.
Make sure you post that, James. I want to check that out.
Exactly. But it's just a cool vibe, and I absolutely love playing the Saxon. We've been there a few times, and we're going to be playing with a really good backing band this time. I'm excited about the people that are going to be playing with us, and it should be a fun night.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So everybody out there in the Austin area listening, make sure you head over to the Saxon Pub. James Cook's going to be rocking the stage, and he'll be taking the stage at what time, buddy?
10 o'clock tonight. So
10 o'clock tonight. It's a perfect hour, and also you can enjoy some Rebecca Creek whiskey. I know for a fact they have that out there. So James will be serving that up with some great music. So give me a little bit about your writing style. You write most of your music?
Right on. Well, if you come to a set, sometimes I'll throw in a cover, but most of the time it's just me. The music that you're hearing is all written by me. It is a lot of diverse styles. When it comes to lyrics, I kind of change the style a little bit depending on, like if I'm writing a character-based song, I'll try to think, well, how would this dude write? But there's a lot of me into it, and a lot of trials and tribulations that I've gone through in my life. And then sometimes, you write a love song.
There you go.
And that was something that this style brought into me. Because before, all my songs were about sadness and death, and then I got married, and now I'm happy. That's the worst thing to happen to a musician, songwriter like that. But you start recognizing your lyrics can go into a place of love and appreciation for what you have, and that's where my lyrics have been lately. So it's been coming out great. I like taking my lyrics and my music to different realms, places I'm not really familiar with. I like taking places.
Taking it to the edge there.
Yeah, exactly. So
You can always tell when an artist has either gotten married or they've gotten separated in their album. So I was like, I think about the third album you got married, did you? Yeah, I did.
My favorite is when a fellow songwriter, whenever I used to get in a bad relationship years ago, and I'd get in this horrible breakup, and a fellow songwriter would come up and just grab my guitar and go, "Here, right, I know you've got something in you." And sure enough, those are some really good tunes too. I got some, you got those breakup songs. Those are, woo, especially whenever they're from the heart.
So let's talk about the new album. Got the brand new album,
Yes.
and then brand new single, "Let 'Em Run," kicking butt on the charts. So tell us about the new album.
I'm excited about the new album. 10 songs on it, Tall Tales of a Brown Buffalo. We took a lot of different approaches with each song. So I think each one of the tunes kind of stand alone. They sound like individual tunes, but they're all shoved into this one epic idea. And it has a lot of some breakup songs, some songs of the darker side of Texoma and that whole region. I do a lot of stories. I'll read some darker stories from the area, and I'll instantly want to put them into a song. So there's tunes on the album about that. Again, breakup songs. A song I wrote for my daughter. Little ballad in there, a little song for her, like a lullaby-esque kind of tune.
What's the name of that one?
2 Left Feet.
2 Left Feet, right there. Check that one out.
Please, that's one of my favorite tunes because the lyrics are all about her imperfections and how much I love those little things that most people would kind of shy away from talking about. I personally think those are what makes her the best ever, just these little imperfections about her. So there's that tune, and the single, "Let 'Em Run," is about some gunslinging musicians who go around city to city taking money any way they can through tips and through the register.
Tell the true story there.
Yeah. And the cool part about the song was I got to story talk to make up this kind of, like Corpus Christi Bay, Bonnie and Clyde kind of vibe with the songs. But whenever we were trying to do the video, I kind of went back and forth. I was like, well, it has to tell a story, but is it going to tell the story with actors? And I was like, nah, let's. So I went and looked, and I found I found an animator. So it'll be all illustrated. It'll be all cartoon. This whole video, and they keep showing me scenes from it. I'm like, I can't believe that I'm gonna have a cartoon. It'd be like Saturday morning cartoons, but
that's gonna be sweet. I've
but
never. Yeah, that's kind of a new kind of idea right there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's like the skies are brilliant, but the idea is a little dark. So the whole theme is a little dark. So the illustrator took it to some dark places, and I cannot wait to get that one out. That was going to be.
You got us all hyped up. When is the date?
That is going to be sometime in June. It'll be right in the early parts of June. We'll be putting a press release out about it because it's going to be something I'm very proud of. As a matter of fact, whenever it comes to that, you know what I'm talking about. When you write music, and then they're like, well, now you got to think of shirts. Okay. And then you have to sit and focus on shirts. Well, now you got to think of a video. Okay. All right. Well, I got to do a video now. So focusing on the video part was a headache when I first got into it, but now I kind of, it's something I want that end result to be something just as good as the music, because this is probably going to go on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
People want visuals nowadays as well, so you got to kind of give them that. And I have no problem with that because, back in the day, some videos were really fun to watch back in the day, and I kind of want to do that as well as
Age of MTV.
The age of MTV
turned everything around.
Where my dad's favorite, he always talks about that. My favorite artist started getting good looking. He hates that. Why is ZZ Top dressed like that? they're supposed to be dirty and muddy in a valley river somewhere, but instead
now they're in suits.
Why are they in suits? My dad hated the '80s, but I loved it. I love that vibe, video vibe. So I look forward to doing stuff like that. But this one was a little bit out of my hands, and I just let the illustrator. I had to come up with a storyline and all that stuff. He just drew everything that was in my head.
Can't wait to see it, man. I'm pumped about that. And the song as well is a great tune, man. Let 'Em Run is awesome. Like I said, it's tearing up the charts. Everybody out there, make sure you call in and request that as well. All over Texas, not just here in San Antonio on Rebecca Creek Radio. Make sure you call and request James Cook. So James, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I see you holding your guitar. You mind giving our fans a little taste of James Cook?
That'll work, yeah. And to go with our theme of now I just write nothing but love songs, I'm going to sing a love song. This will be hopefully on the next album. And I wrote this song about my wife. It's called Easy on My Mind. The moon is on fire, so they're falling from the sky. She's wrapped up in a blanket, it's like the cover in her eyes. Peeking through that hotel window at this moment in our life. She's really grateful for this day and easy on my mind. Day after day, I can feel the change like a warm Texoma wind, rumbling through the northern plains. Burn the candle, lit both ends, watch it sparkle, fade, and blaze again. Shine a light that is within. For this life in her, easy on my mind. Shadows from my past always seem to play my sleep. I can run away, but I can never leave. Oh, the God, she never sees that man and all the pain he brings. I'm grateful for this life and her, easy on my mind. Day after day, I can feel the change like a warm Texoma wind, rumbling through the northern plains. Burn the candle, lit both ends, watch the sparkle fade and blaze again. Find the light that is within. I'm grateful for this life and her, easy on my mind. Easy on my mind. Day after day, I can feel the change like I won't take some more wind, rumbling through the northern plains. Burn the candle, lit both ends, watch it sparkle, fade, and blaze again. Find the light that is within. I'm grateful for this change and her, she's easy on my mind. On my mind, easy on my mind, easy on my mind, oh, easy on my mind.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That's a soulful voice, like a smooth glass of Rebecca Creek whiskey.
There you go. I love your segues, Mario. I love your segues. That's good.
That's an awesome tune. What's your wife's name?
Stacy
Goes out to you, Stacy, and everybody out there in Austin. You got a little taste of what James Cook has to offer. you better be at the Saxon Pub tonight. I tell you what, it's gonna be one great show. So James, what else? What you got going on? What's James Cook looking forward to for the rest of this year? What's the highlights of this year coming
Man,
up?
I'm so excited. We're going to get to play the Blue Light in Dallas. They opened up a new Blue Light.
Yeah.
Which the Blue Light has such a great gritty vibe in Lubbock that it, you really want to keep that essence. And I think they did a good job of moving it to Deep Ellum out there in Dallas. It's a great location, especially considering everything that Lubbock, that area and what that bar has to offer. So that's going to be fun for us, man. We're going to get to play that actually next month. In Dallas, and then we're looking forward to the fall season. We're going to go back to Nashville, play during Americana Fest. We got a great show lined up there at Tennessee Brew Works.
Nice.
Yeah, and then
When is that?
it's a brewery out there.
No, when is it?
That'll be September 13th on a Friday.
Very
so
nice.
if you're out there, if you're going to be part of the Americana Fest, make sure to stop by and come see us out there. And then we're going to be part of Ranch Bash 2019 this year, which we are honored to kick off this year. That's going to be so much fun for us.
Yeah, that's an honor to be included in that whole.
Without a
deal.
doubt.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they haven't even announced the names yet, and I'm already honored to play with them.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be awesome. It's
Oh, yeah.
always a stellar lineup at that show. So
Man, so you're staying pretty busy then.
it's going to be a cool year, and everything else around that. We've got great shows lined up around. Those are just some of the highlights, but.
I'm sure everybody can find your tour schedule on your website.
Please. We're updating it all the time, and I just had to update a few shows that we made yesterday, that we got yesterday. So I'm excited. I get excited about updating those and getting to be a part of this incredible scene where you get to meet just so many great people. So it's a fun experience all around, man, and get the music out is unreal.
Awesome. Well, James, man, I appreciate you taking the time, stopping by, and hanging out with us today. Once again, everybody out there, make sure you buy his new album. Make sure you listen to the new tune, Let 'Em Run. I'm guaranteeing you that's going to probably be a #1 hit for James. Make sure you call and request it all over Texas. And more importantly, make sure you buy his merchandise. Go on iTunes. Anywhere you can buy his music, make sure you get it, because that helps him keep up on the road, helps him come out to our distillery and hang out. And James, anything you want to tell our fans before we head out?
Just go, please check out the music. Check out whenever you come see that we're going to be playing near you. Please come out, say hello to us. Grab some merch, but mainly just come by, say hi, be part of the email address. That's what musicians want. They want to be able to make sure that you know when they're going to be in town, and make sure to make it out to a show.
Thank you very much, James, and I want to thank our sponsors again, Rebecca Creek Whiskey, Enchanted Rock Vodka, and Texas Ranger Whiskey. Make sure you tune in to Rebecca Creek Radio, www.RebeccaCreekRadio.com. We'll see you somewhere down the road.